All right, guys, for those of you that income has drastically decreased, or you had to get a job, another job, and the job is not paying what you're used to making, and so you had to kind of minimize your budget for 2026. So I wanted to kind of go over this. I posted this a couple days ago, maybe a week or 2 weeks ago. Go back through my post and you'll see this. I wanted to kind of show you what I did. Okay. So my income, the job that I had, downsized, and so they cut my position. And my income now, the job that I have now, has drastically changed for so is income. So what I had to do is kind of finagle my budget. I had to change my budget, which means what I was paying, I wasn't going to be able to pay anymore. And so I had to decrease my monthly payment. So what I did was call the credit card companies to let them know what happened, in which I was honest. My income decreased. And so now I need to get a new monthly budget, or if they had a program to where they could help me until I was able to get back into good standing. I was kind of behind, maybe a couple payments behind. And so I wanted to try to get caught up, but I couldn't pay the minimum amount that I had. So I called each one and asked them if they could lower my minimum payments, or if they had a program that I could be on to help me get back on track. And so every last one of them I called did. Okay. Southwest was the only one. They wanted me to pay right then, in which I didn't have the $125 to pay right then. So they wanted me to call back on January the 3rd to set up a payment plan for the amount that I wanted to pay. All of them accepted, all the credit card companies accepted the payment that I said that I was able to pay. And then they set up payment plans structured around my payday. So this is true. Like, you can really do this. You can really do this, which means that you don't have to let your debt go to collection agencies, which means that don't let your debt go to a collection company, because if you let your debt go to a collection company, it's very hard to work out a payment plan with them. And then too, they're going to report it on your credit report, whether you pay it off or not. It's going to be on your credit report. So before you let your debt go to a credit card company, try to work out a deal. But let me tell you this. If you work out a deal, please make sure you pay what you say you're going to pay. Um, you know, don't work out a deal and then decide that you're not going to pay them. Don't do that. Because what you're doing is you're messing it up for if you do have to work out a deal, and then you forfeit on the deal that you said you was going to do, and then you have to do it again. They are not going to give you this. They're not going to grant this, anymore, because you told them that you was going to pay before and you never did. So get back into good standing. I don't know why people think that they can run up a bill and then feel like they don't have to pay it, and then they let it go let it go to their credit, to show on their credit report, let it go to a collection agency, and they feel like they don't have to pay it. If you made the debt, if you charged the money, pay the people. I mean, you got the credit, you used it, so pay the people. Stop going around thinking that you don't have to pay people. You running up all these credit cards and then you don't pay them. And then when it shows up on your credit report, you don't care about it until you need something, until you need a loan, until you need to get a car, until you need to purchase a house, until you need that credit score, and then you want to worry about fixing it. Nope. Do this first. That way you don't have to worry about it. That way you don't have to pay people thousands of dollars to try to get something off that you know you really didn't have to do in the first place. So guys, let's work on this. Okay. So here's a script, and I put the script in a post. So go back and look over my videos. You see the script, and just call each company and say what's here. Just say it, and then see what they offer you. And like I said, they're going to offer you payment plans, or they're going to offer you a program, but just make sure you're ready to pay what they ask for you to pay. Sometimes you may say $100 and they may say $125, but just be ready to pay whatever they ask, and get your credit right. That way you won't have to worry about this. And I'm showing you how to do this yourself, so you don't have to pay hundreds of dollars for somebody else to do this for you. You can fix your own credit. You can keep your debt from going to collection agencies. All you have to do is just pay it. You know, do what you got to do. Do right. The Bible speak of this. Pay your debtors. The Bible say if you owe somebody, it is your duty to pay what you owe. Pay them off. Get it done. Don't feel like, you borrowing money from people, or you're getting credit from people, and you feel like you don't have to pay them. Do what God asks you to do. Pay the people off. Get your credit right, so that way you don't have to worry about this again. Save this video or send it to somebody that need it, and work on it. Write down what you can pay by your budget. Write it down, so that way when you call them, okay, I can only pay $100 a month until this date, 6 months. They may ask you, how long do you think you need to minimize your payment? 6 months, a year, however long you need it. They may not grant it, but say 6 months, or even say 12 months, 12 months until I can get myself on my foot or whatever. Some of them will accept it. Some of them will grant it. Some of them won't. But just go by what they say. You have a right. And then write your due date. Whatever payment they tell you to pay, you write it here. And then the due date, they ask you to pay it. You put it here. And then any other notes you want to write beside it that they give you. And that's it. That's all you got to do. Sometimes you can skip a payment. Personal loans, you can usually skip a payment. And that's what I did. I skipped payments here. And then here I negotiated, what I can afford to pay. All right, guys, I hope this helped.